If you're not quite ready to become a minimalist, but you just want a few ideas on how to cut back and save a few more bucks, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do just that.
Financial abundance, budget business investing.
Welcome back to Financial Abundance. I'm Peyton Fisher, and on this channel, we talk all things budget, business, and investing. If you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and let's go. I've got 5 tips and tricks to help you save a few extra bucks and become aware of where all your money is going. Number 1, it's all about the food. The average American household of a family of 4 spends roughly $12,000 a year on food, including eating out. Now, we'll split that up. $8,000 for at-home eating and $4,000 for eating out. At home, it breaks down to an average of $1.85 per person per meal, or $7.40 for a family meal, or even $22 per day, or $666 per month. Now, eating out is estimated that we spend about $4,000 of our budget on dining out. One meal totals about $17.36. With tax, you're looking to be right at about $20. Now, this would literally be costing you in one meal out to eat as much as it would cost you to eat all day at home. Is it really worth the time and the convenience? Well, some days I would say yes, but for the most part, with a bit of planning and organization, I would say you could cut back a ton on eating out. Now that we have an idea of how much we spend, let's talk about how much we waste. On average, an American family wastes as much as 30 to 40% of all the food they buy. That's an average of $300 a month on wasted food. Ways that we can start to improve our waste and start saving more money: start with a meal plan. Scheduling out meals will literally not only save you time, but they will save you up to 13% of your food budget. Now, how, you ask? Well, statistics show that when we shop at the grocery store, it's estimated that you will impulse buy 20% over what you intended on spending. When you shop with a list and go for the listed items on your list, you're only likely to spend 7% on impulse buys. If you shop hungry, it is so much easier to grab a Snickers or something easy to snack on. Number 2, pay attention to how much food you throw away after you make food. If your family will eat leftovers, pre-plan the Tupperware containers with the proper servings of food in each one, so it's super easy to pop one in the microwave the next day. Number 3, get glass Tupperware instead of plastic, and this is because the food lasts a lot longer in the glass, and plastic Tupperware, when you microwave it up, it's like you're eating plastic. Number 4, when you're shopping, upon entering the store, look at the coupons. It's amazing to me how many people will think to themselves, I'll never be that guy in line that takes forever and that pulls out the coupons. All right, I'm not that broke. I don't need a handout. Well, people, I'm talking to you. This is about living more frugally and living more financially free. I need you to suck your pride and just look at the coupon. You might get lucky and have a chunk of your canned goods on sale, and you might walk out with spending $5, $10, or even $20 less than you planned on. And all you have to do is just look to see if what you're already buying is going to be on sale. However, don't fall into the trap of buying what is not on your list, even if it's half off, because it's likely it's going to end up in the trash, contributing to the 30% of all the food ending up in the trash. Number 2, it is all about your style. Now, a good rule of thumb for the clothing is not to spend more than 5% of your budget. So depending on your income will determine on how much you should be spending on your clothes. The national average of a family of 4 spends about $1,800 a year, with $388 going towards shoes. Now, this would be 5% of $36,000 a year. The breakdown for this is about $150 a month, and this gives that family of 4 about $5 a day for clothing, or $35 a week. Now, we have to remember that when we're shopping, billions and billions of dollars are targeted directly to us to make us make impulse decisions when we're shopping. Researchers have shown that color plays a vital role in encouraging impulse buying. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is so you understand when you're shopping at the mall or wherever you're at, when you see a colorful sign, you'll be able to remember, hey, they're telling me to do something that I might not actually want to do. Green induces relaxation, red grabs attention, blue brings forth feelings of peace, and brown creates wistful moods. When we see a red sign that says sale, we need to be aware of what the store is trying to get us to do. And that is spend our hard-earned money there. We know that we're being targeted to spend our money how they want us to spend it. Now, my goal is to see if you can spend the money how you want to spend it. Now, let's look at a couple alternative ways. Instead of going to the department store and buying your clothing, let's talk about some other ways where you can get great deals. Garage sales, thrift stores, and hand-me-downs. Now, did you shudder just a little bit when I said that? Why do we as a society have such a hard time wearing someone else's clothing? If we're truly wanting to have financial freedom, you won't care about what someone else thinks about you. Now, here are a few tricks to get the best deals at garage sales. First, be the first one there. Smile and ask the owner if they have specifically the size you're looking for and for the gender of your child, or if you're looking for specifically something for yourself. They may have it and just didn't bring it outside. Talk to them about their kids, and if you like the clothing, ask for a deal if you buy all of it. The worst someone can do is say no. And make sure to go to upscale neighborhoods and go at times when the whole neighborhood is having a garage sale at the same time. Now, my personal monthly clothing budget is only $20 a month, and we're able to fund 5 kids and 2 adults. Found a family that has kids just older than ours, and my wife has been able to cut and color her hair. She's a cosmetologist, and she's been able to do her hair for the past several years for her to give us all the hand-me-down clothes from her kids. And so you could say that we spend about $100 a month on that, but no dollars are traded, only clothing and hair product. Try something else out of the unordinary. Make a post that says you'll buy kids' clothes and see what you come up with. Reach out to someone in your friend group or family member with ages of kids that are just older than yours and see if they will either A, give you the clothes because they were going to donate them to the Salvation Army or Goodwill, or see if you can trade something for them. And you could also try and barter for clothes with a professional service, such as photography, graphic design, or anything else that you're able to do. The goal here is to find a better way to purchase clothing rather than just going to the department store and buying brand new clothing. Lastly, if you must have a certain clothing article, try this. First, wait a day to buy it. Second, take the price and divide it up how many times you'll think you'll actually wear it before it goes out of style, and see if you're willing to spend that much to wear that certain clothing article. And third, if you decide after doing that and you still really want this, put it on your budget, save up and buy it. That's the whole purpose of a budget. Number 3, stop your impulse buying. How often do we buy something on Amazon and we forget, only have a few days later, a package show up at our house and we don't even know what it is? So what are a few ways we can stop our impulse buying on the electronics? No more buying items unless you have it on a list of things you need to buy. Say for instance, the foam on your headphones is starting to wear out just a little bit, but you know you could get by with several more months wearing them. Well, wait until they break or become unusable before you buy another pair. If you have 7 pair of shoes, you probably don't need the 8th pair. Now, these are just examples to help out. I'm just curious to know, what do you do to stop yourself from buying extra things when you're surfing the internet? Maybe smashing that like button right now could help you relieve your tension to buy something, and if you smash it 3 times, it might even make you feel even better. Number 4, know your subscriptions. How much off the top of your head do you think you're spending on digital content every single month. Do you know how much you're actually using? Did you know the average American spends $237 a month on ongoing subscriptions? That can range from Netflix to Apple Music to Ring the Doorbell. The crazy part about this is that 84% of Americans completely underestimated how much they were actually spending. At the end of this video, I challenge you to look up your credit card or your bank statement for the past 90 days and see how many reoccurring payments, even if you use all of them, it's still good to know where your money is going. On the screen right here, I flashed a way how to check your subscriptions that you have on your phone, whether you have an Android or an Apple. So go ahead and check that out. If you have not used a subscription that you have been paying for in the past 30 days, just cancel it. Most subscriptions will allow you to cancel and start back up at any time. Just double check the cancellation policies that you have in place. Number 5, I have saved the best for last because it's all about the budget. Now, I personally have been a freak about my budget over the past 10 years, and it has helped me personally save over $100,000 in my savings and have a net worth of just over $400,000. Now, I know that's not millions and millions. However, it sure feels nice to have some money in the bank. Now, to budget or not to budget is really the question. Here is a few crazy financial statistics about our debt. The average American has over $7,000 in revolving credit card debt. This is not the debt that you pay off every month. This is the debt that we as Americans are paying an average of 20% to credit card companies, and typically we have nothing to show for this debt. The average auto loan is $27,852 for a small to mid-sized car and around $33,000 for a light-duty vehicle. And this one is the one that scares me the most. The average American that has student debt has $56,572 in debt. Now, how do we ever plan on getting ahead if we can't get in control of our spending? And truthfully, it doesn't matter where you're at right now in life. It just matters that you're ready to make a decision to get control of it. Now, I personally was scared to start a budget when I was 21. I had $33,000 in business debt, $11,000 on a credit card, $3,500 in student loan, and a truck loan for about $5,000. So I feel like I do understand what it's like to feel like I'm drowning in the deep end. I personally would highly, highly suggest getting on a budget and getting in control of your spending. Now, I hope you found value in these 5 ways to live a little bit more frugally and save some money. Go ahead and check out my next video right here. This is explaining my exact personal budget, so I'll go ahead and see you over there. See ya.